Bless. It's the Down to Earth podcast with your host, Sean Myrie. Full music review. Yup. Rakim, the God MC's new album finally been released the 26th, right, of July. Great hip hop album. Haven't heard anything like this in a while. A lot of great artists on this project. First track, Be Ill with Corrupt and Master Killer. Can't go wrong. It's a banger. It gives you a lot of hip hop lyricism with Rakim, Corrupt and Master Killer from the Wu-Tang. Can't go wrong. Corrupt from the Dog Pound. He has a great mixture of West Coast and East Coast artists on this album. The second track, right? Now is the time. Now's the time, right? He got who you got on there? Compton Menace, another West Coast artist MC, and I think Kingpin Huss. Never heard of him, but great mixture with Rakim. That's another great track. Now's the time, and I think BG's on there from Cash Money. Man, that is a other great collaboration. You got to check it out. I was expecting more views, more attention for this album, but he's a vet, and I don't know, a lot of people still got to learn about hip hop, but you got to check that out. Yeah, the Love Is the Message track, fire, right? Has a feature by Nipsey Hussle. Rakim managed to get that Nipsey Hussle, and one of my favorite, Planet Asia, again from the West Coast, another West Coast MC. He really collaborated with a lot of the West Coast and mixed it up with the East Coast. Love Is the Message. He has some other people on there, but the people who stand out to me, right, is Planet Asia and Nipsey Hussle on this track. And he has a couple newer artists I never heard of on this track, but definitely a track to check it out. Snoop's on there like a cameo, I guess. Yeah, I think he's on there too, Snoop. Just gotta check this album out. There's so much, even though there's only 7 tracks, there's so much selection of artists he has on this album. Who else does he have on this album? Chino X Hale from the West Coast. He has DMX as a cameo, like at the end of one of the tracks, as not really a feature, but at the end of one of the tracks. He got Method Man on this album. He got so much MCs on this album. It's like ridiculous. Like, this is a lyrical exercise, right? You got Prodigy on this album also. What else tracks does he have on here? Pendulum. That's one of my favorite, right? I don't know if I'm saying it right, the title. Man, it's crazy. Bless. I believe the track is Pendulum Swing with Crooked Eye, Chino X Hale, and XL, and the Cannabis. Yo, it's a line. And LA Arla, the Dark Man, never heard of him, with Rakim, right? Chino XL, right? Cannabis, right? You cannot. Yo, this track is like crazy lyrical masterpiece, because you got Rakim on there already. You got Crooked Eye from the West Coast once again, and Cannabis, and this to me a new cat, LA the Dark Man, Arla the Dark Man. Gotta check that out. Pendulum Swing, hard track, fire with Rakim. Track Sign of 7, right? Rakim, Method Man, X-Rated, and Prodigy. This is the track with Prodigy on it. New York, right? Prodigy, Rakim, right? Method Man, and X-Rated. Great track. Yo, it keeps getting better and better. I don't know why on YouTube the views are low for a MC like this, a legend like this. This is crazy. Just the other day, I saw online Eminem bigging up Rakim, and this should, like, it's crazy. His album should be higher in numbers right now. But yo, the God Network, the Rebirth, you must check it out, because like I'm saying, you got MCs like Method Man on there, man. Didn't I say Cannabis was on this album? Who else? It keeps going and going. You got a mixture of the Wu on here, and you got a mixture of the West Coast on this album. It just keeps getting better. Sign of 7. Check it out. Oh, check out God's Playground. Yo, with 38 Special, Fred the Godson, rest in power. Rakim, right? It's crazy. And DMX at the end saying like a prayer, man. 38 Special, Fred the Godson, and Rakim, God's Playground. Classic hip hop track. The beat takes you back in time. Yo, God's Network, the Rebirth. Yo, you guys are sleeping on this album. Trust me, I got to see the numbers go up on YouTube, because it's crazy, man. Right now, it's only 200 views. That's what I see. But bless up, bless up. Other great track, International, with the legendary Cool G Rap, another legend MC, Jewel Ortiz, another other great MC, and Tri-State. You know, I think that's Planet Asia's brother. So yo, a mixture, once again, West Coast, East Coast legends, all on one track. Rakim, of course. Yo, this album, check out the God's Network, the Rebirth. I give this a 10 because it's hip hop, straight hip hop. You can't deny it. It's a 10. And it's a comeback.